Kawhi changed my view on a lot of shit, but there was one thing in particular that I overheard, and he didn't say it to me, I just overheard it. And it was a conversation that was being had. And the sentiment of the conversation, because I ain't gonna quote nobody, but the sentiment of the conversation was when we won the championship about all that shit is like, I'm better than Kobe.
So Fred VanVleet revealed that Kawhi Leonard believed that his 2019 NBA championship with the Toronto Raptors put him ahead of Kobe Bryant, guys. And this has NBA Twitter in a frenzy. Check this out, guys.
Kawhi changed my view on a lot of shit, but there was one thing in particular that I overheard, and he didn't say it to me, I just overheard it. And it was a conversation that was being had. And the sentiment of the conversation, because I ain't gonna quote nobody, but the sentiment of the conversation was when we won the championship about all that shit is like, I'm better than Kobe. Right? I had the same reaction because Kobe is my man. Like that's it for me. That's as good as it get for me as a little kid up into a man. Yeah. Like my eyes, what I seen. But I started thinking to myself, like, I know how I feel about where I stand because I'm on the court and I'm playing against some of these guys and your favorites and who people might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he said it, I said, well, if I'm him, and that right, just those three words changed how I look at the game. If I'm him, how do I feel?
Yeah.
How do he feel if I'm him?
Yeah.
Because I know how he feel right now.
That run he went on, like, it's not...
Sure. It's not many runs better.
Yeah,
you know
it's not a bad thing to feel that way. But I don't like to, use dudes as an example and say, like, oh, since I did this, I'm better than this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he has some runs too now.
No, for sure. I'm just thinking more so like
I get
the
that,
mindset.
I get that mindset feeling as though you drop me, Kawhi probably feel this. You drop me anywhere, anytime in the history of Earth anybody playing basketball, I can do this
for sure.
anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter if it's Kobe, MJ, like you put Kawhi anywhere,
yeah,
I'm confident that he could do the same shit.
And I seen it up close, and it changed my whole motherfucking life watching that shit. Like,
so you heard what he had to say, and this sparked a frenzy. And we're gonna get into it, but listen, Kawhi has made a bunch of achievements. You know, he's had a bunch of achievements in his career. You know, and I do think that the 2019 championship with the Toronto Raptors was definitely a defining moment in his career. I think he became the third, player in league history to have 2 Finals MVP, something like that, right? I think it was LeBron and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't remember the exact stat, but he was an elite company at that time. And Kawhi Leonard is an amazing player. Don't get me wrong, but Kobe Bryant has 5 championships, and I think that matters when we talk about, placing yourself above another player, right? And in my opinion, at least, and that's another reason why I'm not mad at Jordan fans that say Bron doesn't have 6 rings, and I understand that. I don't think you can be considered better than somebody in a sport if that person has won the championship more times than you did. The ultimate goal for any NBA player is to win a championship, and Kobe has 5, and Kawhi has 2. Now, currently, right now, Kawhi Leonard has 15,133 career points as of this video. I think it's around that, number. Kobe Bryant has, I think, 33,643, I believe. Now, at the time when Kobe Bryant retired, he was 4th all time in scoring. I think he's currently 6th. He's still top 10. So Kobe's still top 10 in scoring. Sadly he passed away, but he's still top 10 in scoring, and he's literally immortalized as one of the greatest players in the NBA. Now let's get into the stats, okay? Because I want to be very objective here, okay? Now, Kobe, for his career, right? He averages 25 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game, 4.7 assists per game, 1.4 steals per game, on 44.7% from the field, and 32.9% from three. Kawhi Leonard, on the other hand, he averages 20.2 points per game, and this is a bit surprising to me. The 20.2 points per game. You at least got to be a 25 point per game scorer to, in my opinion, at least, to be considered, to be in that conversation at least, right? 20.2 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game, 3.1 assists per game, 1.7 steals per game, 49.8% from the field, 39.1% from the 3-point range, which is incredible numbers. But it's not even about the numbers for me. It's about Kobe's relentless work ethic and really his availability. You see, I think the fact that Kawhi Leonard load manages so much, I felt that hindered his career in a way, right? Because think about it. He's been with the Clippers for the past 4 or 5 years, I believe, and they haven't done anything. His career has been derailed since leaving Toronto. And I don't think anybody feels like the Clippers are winning a championship anytime soon. But I disagree with this point emphatically. I do not think Kawhi's championship in Toronto put him over Kobe Bryant. Now, I get where Kevin Durant was coming from, basically saying that, when you feel like you're him, and granted, that run with Toronto was impressive from Kawhi Leonard. I can't take that away from him, right? I mean, he joined the Toronto Raptors. He didn't even want to be there, and he won them a championship, their first championship in their franchise's history. But once again, like I said, there's levels to this, and I don't think Kawhi he's just not there, in my opinion. Right? And NBA Twitter seems to agree with me. So let's check out the comments under this post, right? And we'll go over a couple comments. This guy's clearly a troll. I'm not even gonna entertain this comment, right? But Kawhi thinks he passed who all time? This one is hilarious. Somebody has Shaq try not to laugh. This is hilarious. Some user says something about that microphone makes people say the dumbest things on podcasts. Brother, what? Got NBA players trying to rage bait now. Man, listen. So, listen. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Do you think Kawhi's championship in Toronto puts him over one Kobe Bryant? I disagree with that. I think Kawhi has a lot more to do and prove in order to be in that conversation. But let me know what you guys think about this topic. I appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.